Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way you won't miss any time I publish a new video. Also to mention, I started a new YouTube channel, Laura Forde's Videos too. So be sure to go across there, check it out, and of course don't forget to subscribe over on that end as well. Alright, so what are we going to be making today? Well, today Okay, so you will want to cut the side of the breadfruit as you see that I'm doing here, and that way you avoid the core. So once I get to the core, you notice I stopped. So I would be able to get a few pieces that wouldn't have any part of the core in it, but those that have a little bit of the core, I was able to clean that out. Now, even though it might create a hole, that's okay, because then all you need to do is use a lettuce on the base of your breadfruit taco shells, and that will help to fill in whatever hole might be created in you trying to clean out the core from your breadfruit slices. Now, because of cutting it on the side, as you notice I did, I would get a few pieces that are core less. There was no core in a few of those pieces, so that's a good way of slicing the breadfruit in that direction at the side, in order for you to get a few pieces that would not have the core in it. Now, the tricky thing in slicing this breadfruit is you want to make sure you don't slice too thick or too thin. If it gets too thick, then you can't really use it because it's hard to bend. And so because of that, I was only able to pick out about 3 suitable slices that I could have used. So here I'm adding boiling water to a bowl, because you would want to soak this for about 2 minutes in boiling water. And of course I added some sea salt to the water as well. Okay, so after soaking it, you would want now to dry out your slices completely, because of course we're going to be deep frying these breadfruit taco shells. Okay, so after you've dried off your breadfruit, now you would want to use a toothpick in order to stick it through the breadfruit to hold its shape. Now, I didn't have any toothpicks, but I had some bamboo skewers, which I will have to cut. Of course, I'm going to keep the pieces that I did cut so I can reuse it. But of course, if you have toothpicks, well, toothpicks are smaller, so that would be better to use. So you basically form your taco shape, and then you use the toothpicks in order to hold it together. So after you have heated up your oil, now you add it to your pot in order to deep fry. One mistake I made, which you guys can learn from, is that you see how I was holding it in the middle there. I held that in that shape too long, and so it created a problem. I should not have closed it in like that, because obviously it was set like that, and then it would be hard to fill. So don't make the mistake I made and squeeze it in the middle like that, whereby it would be difficult for you to fill your taco. You would have to hold it somewhat, because it does tend to try to open out, but just don't squeeze it that tight. Just keep it at a tension whereby there is still an opening so that you can fill your tacos. After you have fried it for some time, it will now hold its shape. So at this point, I'm now removing my toothpicks. And there you can see the mistake I made by squeezing in the middle part of my breadfruit taco shell. Note to self: Don't ever squeeze the middle in like that. This one here has the perfect taco shell shape. So when I remove my breadfruit taco shells, I simply place them on a paper towel to drain. Right, so our breadfruit taco shells is now completed. It's now time to fill our breadfruit tacos with whatever you desire. Bon appetit!